How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We just had something crazy happen in crypto. We had people get hacked when they actually were holding their own keys. And there are people that lost tons of money, thousands and probably tens of thousands of dollars, over $100,000 lost already. And usually the phrase goes, not your keys, not your crypto, but now it's not your keys, not your crypto, your keys, maybe still not your crypto. We have to talk about this, why the spot ETF solves this and can fix this for so many people out there. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video. While you're down there, we are talking about wallets, we're talking about exchanges. No matter where you have it, you do want to trade or buy or sell at some point, right? So there are links to Margex and to Blofin underneath the video. If you want to trade on leverage, you can go check it out. They have deposit bonuses. We have trading competitions going on there, so definitely check those out. Now, crypto is doing pretty well today. A lot of altcoins moving up massively. I did videos earlier today. Check those videos out if you haven't already, talking about some of the really bullish stuff that's happening. One thing that's not so bullish, wallet drainer code added to Ledger library on crypto, has crypto on edge. I talked about this in my video earlier today a little bit, but I feel like I should spend some more time talking about this. So users of crypto web apps are being warned to avoid the platforms until investigations into a potential cybersecurity incident affecting hardware wallet Ledger play out. Basically, there were lines of malicious code shared on the shared on Ledger. They say they were found in the software libraries for Ledger's Coin Connect kit, which connects blockchain apps with Ledger devices. So they confirmed that at least $150,000 had been lost. Maybe they cover this, I'm not sure. But they say it is not exploitable on prior approvals. But many websites are still affected and users are getting hit. And thus, the damage could be more severe than this $150,000. The person from SushiSwap said, "We've identified a critical issue in Ledger's connector and have been compromised, potentially allowing the injection of malicious code affecting various dApps." Now, if you have Ledger, just don't do anything with it. Like, for me, I never hook up my cold storage to anything. Like, I just send crypto there and I send crypto out. And that's it. I have hot wallets. I have exchanges that I use for all the trading. I put everything, though, in those other wallets. I'm never trying to connect my device to anything. Now, I do have links to Treasure underneath the video. If you want to check that out, you can. They are not Ledger, but Ledger and Treasure are two of the most well-known, safest companies out there, but Ledger keeps on getting egg on their face. But this video isn't just to push you to Treasure. It's not. It's to say that even right now, even if you know what to do with crypto, if you're someone that knows how to buy in an exchange, you transfer it over to cold storage, you know how to use dApps, you know how to use DeFi, even then you can get your crypto taken when there's something like this that's just out of the blue. You didn't do anything wrong and you can still lose thousands of dollars. Now that's why I think this ETF is big. There are people that are not willing to risk sending crypto. I've talked to several wealthy individuals. They say it's not worth it. They don't want to deal with it, essentially. But with a spot ETF, they're willing to do it. And unlike the GBTC trust, that's a little bit redundant, but unlike Grayscale's GBTC ticker, it will actually buy the Bitcoin spot on the market. So it forces the price up. Now, the great thing about that is Gary Gensler recently said court rulings are making the SEC take a new look at spot ETF applications. So sounds like they're going to get approved. Again, this will unlock the potential for individuals and, even more importantly, companies and wealth funds, pensions, 401k providers to invest in crypto. And I realize I've kind of talked about this before, but things like this just bring it up to the forefront. Like, obviously, when a cold storage wallet has some malicious software written on it, and you think you're doing everything right, this is why some people are really looking forward to an ETF. Now, some people might say they can still lose the crypto too, which is true. But if you think about BlackRock or Fidelity or something, if they were to do something on the back end that made them lose maybe a percentage of the Bitcoin, they would most likely make it whole. Also, we could have SIPC insurance, or other insurances that maybe the government puts in place. So if, let's say, you invest in Bitcoin, maybe there's some kind of insurance in the future that protects them in case they misplace the Bitcoin, they lose the keys, something like that. That would be huge. I mean, imagine that, especially when there's such an outperformance for Bitcoin. But the fact is, it's just really risky for some people that aren't good with tech, or maybe can't pay attention to detail, get distracted easily, maybe they're easily influenceable, or they just click on things they shouldn't. Those people can't get access to crypto unless it's something like this. And the fact that spot means that it will continue to drain it off of exchanges. The fact is, we still have whales that are buying significant amounts, right? We sometimes hear news about Kathy Wood, ARK Invest, selling GBTC or selling Coinbase stock. All that is just noise, right? It's because they have too much in a portfolio or they made massive gains on it. None of that matters long term. What matters is the supply and the demand. That is really what it comes down to. And everything affects one of those two things. Bitcoin halving affects supply. Demand is affected by so many different things. ETF approval, right? It makes it easier to buy. The fact that we have inflation, there's more demand for Bitcoin. The fact that rates are lowering, more demand for Bitcoin. The fact is that there's so many different things that affect the demand, but nothing really affects the supply besides halving, and I guess maybe miners if they're buying or they're holding, right? Something like that. But there's barely anything that affects the supply and changes it. So that is the cool thing about Bitcoin. Overall, though, I think this is a pretty good day. Even with this news, the fact is the market's extremely bullish. Like, people are so excited for Bitcoin. We're right back up to almost where we were when we were at 44. Like, we'll just make probably one more big move and be at 44 soon. And other cryptocurrencies are running, like a lot of altcoins up 10, 20, 30% today, like I covered in the last videos. But it's an exciting day. It is an exciting day. It's been an exciting week. I just want to say congrats to everyone that's made it this far in crypto. Just the last 90 days has been nuts. Solana's up 300%. Bitcoin's up 62%. Cardano's up 160%. Avalanche up 320%. Like, so many cryptos up significantly. And the fact is, all this will run into smaller altcoins at some point, and they'll go absolutely nuts. We'll have so many new millionaires, so many new billionaires even. We'll have new billionaires from crypto, from small cryptos, or that maybe are at 50 million or 100 million now that turn into billionaires. The fact is, as we continue to gain more wealth in the ecosystem, the chances that we continue to make more and more wealth increase, right? The lobbying increases. The amount of changes to accounting rules, to if we can get ETFs approved, all that changes. So it's this perpetuating cycle. As we become wealthier in crypto, the chances that crypto continues to explode and we continue to see more and more demand, we continue to see it become easier for people to access, continues to grow. So I just want to say thanks. Thanks for being part of the community. Thanks for pushing this along to continue to get out the word. Thank you for spreading it to people that are willing to listen and want to ask you about cryptos, and you tell them what you know. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Definitely check out those links underneath the video if you're interested. I'll see you in the next video. Glizzies. Bye.